9 stands for news here in Cincinnati, tri-state area, WCPO. We are here. 9 stands for news, and BPA, King of Bowling, stands for some of the best bowling you can find anywhere in the Midwest, and we have the only 30-year young bowling show in the country.
Boy, who would have guessed that Riga was going to go high through there? He's been on such a roll even in the practice shots before this match started. He was really striking. And he's going to have to do that against David Slayback, because he's proved that he's now a true veteran of TV.
Look at that. Almost making it. That is the way you shoot it, ladies and gentlemen, but just missing.
There he is, David Slayback, our twice king.
And Riga giving him an opportunity to thrice it. Just very powerful release at the bottom of the swing, Jennifer. He just comes up and lifts the ball out in the lanes with the fingers. Let's take a look at it here. Watch it. This is what you want to emulate if you want to go for the power stroke. Cup wrist, out onto the lane, fingers, rotation, heavy roll creates that sort of activity.
I was talking to Chris Lucida with AMF, and he dibbed him as Mr. Forearm.
Mr.
I thought that's the truth.
He got out of that ball very poorly. You could see the roll. Ball never, what we call never turned over, Jen. You might want to define that for the people.
It rolled out. It never got a good angle going into the pocket. It just rolled away.
And when it does that, you're going to leave something. And the 2-5 is his something to shoot at, a choppable spare. And early on, Riga is looking for a little intervention and help, and he gets it in the form of David not striking. But Riga now has to, just after the station break, opening up, a little tentative, leaving the big 5, going for 9 out. Now has to recollect his thoughts and get with the program.
Winner of this game will win $600. Typical overcorrection. So hard not to do, David.
Oh, unbelievable. You're right. Time after time, you just don't want to do the same mistake again. So you overcompensate either with more speed or a little wider shot. And
there you have it, Shelley. And Tyler.
Not looking quite as comfortable as the last match.
I like Tyler's shirt. He's got on some bowling pins on it. Very cute. And again, he covers both the pins with the ball. That's what you want to do to avoid the chop. David Slayback getting into position for his next shot on the right lane. Riga, of course, will be up on the left. Lanes 21 and 2 here at DelFair Lanes.
Fine establishment.
Indeed.
Upgrading all the time for your pleasure. So get out to a BPA Fun Center sometime soon. Enjoy the game that goes year-round. It's always 72 degrees.
That's right.
Never rains. And it's always lit up nice and bright for you. Riga answering the call with the type of shot that we're used to seeing out of him. With perfect strike.
We'd like to congratulate Dan Bettinghouse. He has a 1-month-old child named Charlie now. Dan's real happy about that. He's truly the proud papa. And also Evan Andrews had a child 3 weeks old, and he's related to the Ribs King family.
The barbecue that gives you everything and then some. Ribs King barbecue sauce, the crowning feature at a couple of my favorite spots to hang out down on the river, the boathouse, and of course the other location up in Montgomery. Wow.
Great adjustment.
Okay, I've got, it's a family sport, and there's my father, Elmer Newrath, who started me into this years ago.
So that's where you get that head of hair.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's where I get the gray hair, too, but how come I got more gray hair than he does? 70 years young, my father.
Great man.
Boom.
And that's another great man.
Great strike. Let's take a look at it if we can. Riga is going to get back into this match and do whatever it takes. Heel toe, heel toe. Watch this at the bottom, the authority. That's where you cannot get wimpy, folks. At the bottom of the swing, you've got to just rip through it. Not necessarily throw it hard, but throw it with authority. Jeff Weiler, Eastgate Auto Malls, great people. We want to thank them. Cutie, bringing us the great products that we've been used to consuming over the years.
Whoa.
And Riga's consuming some pins right now. The deficit, 11 pins separating the two competitors. They're both zoned. They are striking. And we have the type of championship match that we're used to seeing.
David Slayback, Mr. Forearm. I kind of like that.
Mr. Forearm. Yeah, he's got the size of my leg. Oh, the 4-9 briefly stood up.
He's happy to only be looking at the 4-pin.
Let's take a look at it on the slow-mo replay here. Watch how you almost leave the 4-9. The ball will cut through sharply. And was informed by the truck that we don't have that one, but we'll get another one later. Leaving the 4-pin, cross lane, easy spare, sticking a little bit, but still making it.
We'd rather show a strike anyway. Both these guys are really lined up, going into the last half of the match.
Coming down the stretch, they're going to reach back for a little extra and a little bit of whip, huh? Pizza Hut, the place to get the big foot. $2.99, all the pizza anybody can eat, and it's good. We had a couple delivered the other night to the house for a party, and between that and the Pepsi and the Hutie, we had one heck of a party going on.
Hey, they have really great pasta, too. Don't just talk about their pizza.
That's true.
Spaghetti, meatballs, lasagna.
Well, that's a full-scale assault.
Nice salad bar. Can't forget about that for us on diets.
I'm not big on green stuff.
Come on, Riga.
There it is. It's there. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow. Turns around, huh?
He doesn't even believe it. Look at it. He was ready to walk away from it. He's going to walk away from our camera right now. Heel toe. Execute perfectly at the bottom. Left-hand side of your screen. Watch the pin go around. That's the 4-pin. Up and around, and then it gets the ball
hit
in the pit and throws the pin back into it. Fabulous break for Riga Kalfas.
Nice job on that camera work, guys.
Way to go. We want to thank our director, Roy Alfers, in the truck for bringing us these great shots. The Riga is plus 10 pins at this point. Oh.
Went from a good break to a bad one. Some other high qualifiers this week. Ron Bonner, we've seen him many times before. Ken Messerschmidt, Messer's mom, it's out a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
Ron Bonner also came in 6th, 4th, and 6th. So he was collecting some dough this week. Ron Hungler, Ron Holliday, Kerry Logan, Lenny Gray.
Thanks go out again to all the people that make this show possible, to bring it back to you, Cincinnati, in our 30th year. One of the oldest sports programming things in the country, locally produced. 109 to 118 in the 5th. 9 pins separating 2 players. important strike up. Capitalizes.
He got a nice kick on that 10, just as Riga got the kick on his 7. What's fair is fair.
Now, let's take a look at this, Jen. Again, heel, toe. That's what you want to work on. Now watch. Second pin from the right-hand side of your screen is your 6 pin. That's going to go in to the channel and then boom, kicks out the 10 late. Thank you very much. You are out of here. The more I watch this guy, the better his game looks. Again, fabulous shot, but the roll didn't turn over. It was a little bit more direct, end over end. The 6 pin that kicked out the 10 the frame before went up and around that time. Riga and David are going at it, and the match is dead even, gentlemen. Wow.
Converting that spare nicely. Yes, you are right, Dave. We are even.
Well, I'd like to remind you, though, listen to Jim Scott on Monday morning, about 7:20 a.m., the 700 WLW radio. And when Jim asks you to give him a call, you call with the correct winning score in this, the 3rd game, and you could win a pair of his and her bowling balls from AMF, the Dick Weber Legacy, and the Dick Weber Legacy reactive resin balls. They're worth over $200, well over $200. A great prize for someone that wants to call in and listen, but don't call anybody right now because we have a match. Match is dead even. Riga, advantage. Strike up, working in the 8th frame, Jen.
These guys are really cool. I'm loving this.
A little perspiration there off of David.
I can see why.
He's sporting some jewelry from his other awards in bowling. Riga Kalfas, the ultimate in concentration. Again, whatever he says seems to work for him. It's in the zone again, Jen.
Yes. This is a great, great match.
This is what you tune in to see. The advantage to Riga. Strikes in the 8th and the most important frame, the 9th frame. David Slayback, minus 10 pins at this point, needs to strike in his 9th frame.
Beautiful.
If the phone rings, let it ring. Don't
Right.
go away. Don't get disturbed by this match because we don't see them like this often enough. But it just shows you the talent that we're working with. Fantastic.
This David Slayback's really impressive because although now he is a veteran of the show, the 2 previous showings he had never bowled on TV before, and he's just hit the pocket so consistently.
It's there again. Wow, wow, wow. What in the world are you going to do? Where can you turn to better bowling than this? Nowhere. 238 is David's potential. Riga Kalfas, if he takes it off the sheet, 248. This is in-your-face bowling, Jen.
Really is. Our average was 211. It's going to go up after this.
You betcha. It's got to roll. And it did.
Oh, gets a great shaker.
In a very crucial spot. This is what you got to do. Loosen up your arm swing. Trust the ball. Let it roll. And he did. Just maxed it out. Gave it a little room. He knows it's wide, but watch the head pin. Center your screen. Go to the left-hand side of your screen. Come off the wall here. Clip into the 4, into the 7, and out of here. And how's he feel about it? Yes.
All right.
That is going to force Riga Kalfas to get the first in the 10th frame. It's going to force Riga Kalfas to get the 2nd strike. You're looking at it, folks. 238. David Slayback doing everything he possibly can to put it all on this guy. Riga Kalfas is going to show us what he's really made of here.
Riga's got to have the first one, for sure.
Oh, what a way to lose a fabulous match. Needed a double, and he just rears back and throws a fabulous shot, leaving the right-hander's 4-9, his 6-8. He needed a double to win. He gave it his best shot, Jen.
Hey, and he beat Nick Vogelsang.
That's right. Still gets a few bucks for his efforts, but disappointing, I'm sure. But Riga will be back. David Slayback, our winner, 238 to Riga's 214 in the championship match. Wow, what a fight. Don't go away. We're going to pass out some cash. Stay with us. And what a day did we have. Jim Scott winning the 189 and under division. Jim, congratulations. $500 for your efforts.
All right.
Jennifer?
There you go. David Slayback, 3-time champion now. David, you are really smooth getting them strikes out there. And we have Myrtle Adams, the manager here at DelFair Lanes, to give out the big bucks. $600 more for you.
And that is it for week number 4. Stay with us. Come on back, because we'll be back looking for you. BPA King of Bowling.
BPA King of TV Bowling.